All right, as we get ready for the Dynasty Football Podcast 2026 edition, I just want to step on here quick and do a little YouTube short. This is not going to be an official podcast. This is just one of the two co-hosts here. I just want to give my thoughts. First of all, congrats to Eric on a great win. He's our champ. Welcome. You joined myself, Dan, and Sammy as the champs of the league. Looking forward to our champions dinner. You pick the menu. Yeah, I just want to say, we're going to be nicer this year. I got a lot of feedback, as I mentioned, so no shit talking this year. Everybody is in this league doing their best. We love everybody in this league. You guys make this league, and I wouldn't want to hurt anyone's feelings or bring anyone down when they're just trying to have a good year, have a good week, have a good day. So, when I look through the league, I'm like, Mo, you host us every single year at your office. It's sick. You do a lot for this league. You're one of the smartest guys I know. And every league I'm in with you, you do a great job. I wouldn't bring up the fact that you probably have the worst team in the country. If we looked roster by roster in the country, you're probably at the very, very bottom. I wouldn't bring that up. Who else is in this league that I love? Snee, you're one of my guys. We've been boys forever, and you are always crafty and planning something. You make trades. Everyone thinks you're going to zig and you zag, and that's what makes you great. I won't bring up that, again, your team sucks, and it seems like you never really have a plan. You sort of just make a trade here, and then the next day you almost want to make the trade back. You want Puka, you don't want Puka, you want 6, you want to give up 3 firsts, it doesn't matter, because you're a great guy. Louis and Mr. Alexanian, I love having you guys in the league. You guys care about the league. You show up to the draft. Obviously, you have a good young team, Judkins, Drake May. I think everyone in the league wants Drake May. I mean, how could you not? And you're wise about trades. You make smart trades. Are you very annoying to trade with? I'm not going to say. Do I get an explanation every time I send you a trade that I don't want to read? Yes. But I'm not going to mention it because I love you guys and I love everyone. Keeping with the Alexanians, Sammy, you're a great commish, man. You do a good job. You hold everyone accountable. You have a great team as well. Probably top 2 or 3 team in the league. Maybe some would say you should have won it last year. And another guy who cares about the league. I won't bring up that I fucking hate trading with you. And I hate when you talk about how you hate all of my trades. And I don't like the fact that you just consistently send 4-for-1s. I'm not going to mention any of that. Crony, Spid, another great team. 2 of my great friends. You guys had an epic run last year. I don't know how you lost, but you did. And I think you're due for another great year. I mean, Spid, if you want to speak in the chat more than 3 times a year, I'd appreciate it. But other than that, you guys keep doing your thing. Who else is in this league? Taffy. I mean, every time you talk, you're one of the funniest guys I know. I saw you this summer at Meg's wedding celebration, and it was the highlight of my day, just chatting with you for an hour. You're the man. I love you. Again, though, a bottom 1% team in the country. Very, very bad team. But don't listen to me say that, because who cares what I think? And I'm not going to be saying that because I love you. I would never say that. Who else do we got in this league? Larry. I love you, Larry. You're one of my oldest friends. And you are another guy who constantly replies to trades, sends trades, you get trades done, and you're also very funny in the chat, and you're a great asset to the league. If we looked at if we had to make a comparison to professional sports teams, I'm trying to think of a team that's a rudderless ship, I guess would be the thought, because there's not a lot of strategy. It's sort of just you like your team, and then maybe one day you want to make a trade, and then your team stinks again, and then you get a little better, but then you stink again. Again, though, don't listen to that. Who else? Zach and Bobby, or whatever, Pat, Bobby. I'm gonna call you Bobby. You guys showed up to the draft and legit were the highlight of the draft. It was great meeting you. You had the masks. You're funny guys. I can tell you're good guys. I don't know you well, but I like you. I just know I like you. Also, I feel like when votes came up in the draft, we basically agreed on a lot. Like, I don't know. I can tell you guys are good guys. Again, a terrible team. But I did look at your team. It's actually not terrible. Young, and you have some good players. But I wish you talked. I wish we knew you. I don't really know why you're in the league. But don't listen to me say that. And you're also... I like you guys, so ignore that. What else? Who else is in the league? If I forgot about you, you probably don't matter that much. Dan, fuck you, buddy. Who else is in the league? Did I get everyone? Probably not. If I didn't mention you, then you might want to look in the mirror. But anyways, Bill. Let's think about Bill for a sec. You're a grinder. I mean, you don't ever have the best team, but you find a way to get 6-7 wins, and I appreciate that. You play for keeps. You care about the league probably more than anyone in the league. You hold grudges. You're one of my favorite managers in the league. I'm not sure about the trade you made, though. I'm just trying to figure out why you made that trade. I thought you were kind of setting yourself up to like make a run, and now you're punting the season, maybe. I do wonder about that. Also, yeah, I don't know. I don't have a lot of positive things to say about your team. If I didn't know who the manager was and I looked at this team, I would say this is a bottom 4 team. But again, this isn't the year to say stuff like that. This is sunshine and roses. So we're not talking about bad teams. We're talking about good teams. And if you're not a good team, we're going to pretend that you are. So, Bill, you got a good team. Paulie. I would never say a bad word about Paulie. So I'm not going to. Don't even make me. So I'm just going to sit here and say, Paulie, you're going undefeated this year. You're going to win the whole thing. You're going to set a points record. And it's going to be lovely, and we're all going to be cheering you on the whole way. So go, Paulie, go. Go, Paulie, go. Ian, that's another... See, I don't have a list. I'm just on the beach. I don't have a list. Ian. I've said it 100 times. We love having you in the league. No one cares more than you. Nobody. I look at your team. I think you have a good team. You've been getting bad luck with injuries. This is probably your year. So just keep on keeping on, buddy. I'm not going to mention anything negative about you because there's really nothing to mention. There's nothing bad to say about you. I mean, do you make every single trade about you? When that huge trade went down and you immediately said, well, this is good for Mo's pick with the Snead Bill trade. Oh, this means Mo's pick is good. So that was elite level spinning it, a big trade between two teams in the league that had nothing to do with you. That was a great spin zone to instantly make it about you, and I think that's awesome that you can do that. So that's incredible. I think we all wish we had that sort of like, I don't want to say self-centeredness, but that just sort of, how does this impact me and how can I spin this about me? But in all seriousness, you're one of my favorite guys in the league, and I'm not being mean this year, so all these thoughts in my head, I'm not going to get them out. I'm just going to say, Ian, great team, great manager, and this actually probably is your year because you've had bad injury luck, and I look at your team, and I do like what I see. So it'll be a good year for Ian. Eric, congrats on the ship. You got a good team. I wish you spoke more. I'm not going to talk too much shit about you because I do love you, and I enjoy seeing you at the draft every year. Another guy that we basically see eye to eye with a lot of the votes without having to make a formal alliance. We just generally, I don't know. You get it and I get it. And that means a lot to me, and you're always in the ship. It's fun when Sam made that AI magazine, which I loved. that it was just me and you at the top the whole time, and like you're the coach, I'm the GM. Like, there's class. Like, we're the Lakers and Celtics of like the whatever 60s, 70s, 80s, and everyone else, you know, they have their spurts, but we're those two guys. Your team's old as fuck, so it's probably over for you. So you might be like the mid 90s Celtics, but overall, you're a champ, and no one can say anything else. You're probably gonna go have a losing record this year, though. Did I get everyone? I think I got everyone. Again, I don't have a list, so I don't know. I'm just running through my brain. I definitely forgot some people, but whatever. This is over 10 minutes now, so I'm gonna say good luck to everybody. Hope you listen to the pod this year. Dan and I are gonna try to come out with an episode once a week. That's gonna be our goal. And yeah, I love you guys so much, and I can't wait for the year to start. So have a great day.